Why are top pair weak kicker decisions hard on poker flops? Have you ever found yourself holding a top pair with a weak kicker and felt that sinking feeling in your stomach? You are not alone. Top pair weak kicker situations are tricky, especially on the flop. You might have the best pair on the board, but that low-ranking kicker can put you in a tough spot. Let's break down why these decisions can be so challenging. First, when you have a weak kicker, it means your side card is low compared to what your opponents might hold. For instance, if the flop shows Jack, 2, and 3, and you hold Jack and 4, you have a top pair of jacks. However, your kicker is weak, making it easy for someone else to have a better kicker, like Jack and 5 or higher. This creates uncertainty about how to play your hand. One major issue is that value extraction is limited. With a weak kicker, you cannot confidently bet for value on all 3 post-flop streets, which are the flop, turn, and river. Opponents might only call 1 or 2 bets with worse hands, so if you bet every street, you risk losing chips when your hand does not improve. Next, you face the dilemma of balancing your betting and checking. You have to decide whether to bet to protect your hand and gain value from worse holdings or check to control the pot size. If you choose to bet, you might follow a line like bet flop, check turn, bet river. Alternatively, you could check the flop and then bet on the turn and river. Each option has its pros and cons. Another challenge is the risk of being outkicked or outdrawn. Since your kicker is weak, opponents with the same top pair but better kickers can easily beat you on later streets. This makes it hard to know when to keep betting for value and when to fold if the board becomes more dangerous. Opponent tendencies also play a role in these decisions. If you are up against passive players who do not bluff and call with weak hands, betting for protection and value on the flop is often necessary. This prevents giving free cards that could improve their hand. However, against aggressive players, checking or controlling the pot might be a better strategy to avoid losing big pots. In practical terms, playing a top pair weak kicker on the flop requires careful judgment about your opponent's range, tendencies, and the board texture. You want to avoid overplaying your hand while also ensuring you do not miss out on value or allow opponents to improve cheaply. This balance makes post-flop decisions with top pair weak kicker hands particularly tricky compared to stronger hands with better kickers or made hands like two pair or sets. Ultimately, the difficulty stems from the hand's vulnerability combined with the need to adjust your betting strategy dynamically. Understanding these factors can help you navigate those challenging situations more effectively.